Mama, I'm so sorry. I was just so sad. I don't want to die. I love you, and I love Kofi too. Amara, happy to see her daughter alive, burst into tears, saying, I'm so sorry. I tried to prevent you from marrying the man you desired. Amara held Kofi's hand and Zahra's hand and gave them her blessing. Amara revealed that the reason she was so adamant about choosing who her daughter married was because when she was younger, she was just like her daughter. Her parents didn't want her to marry from a poor family, but she insisted that she wanted to marry the man she loved. Her parents were against the marriage and didn't give their blessing. Amara then became pregnant out of wedlock, and her parents were very disappointed. But she didn't care. All she cared about was for the man that she loved to accept her with open arms. However, when she told him about the pregnancy, he told her it was too poor to raise a child with her, and since her parents were not in support of their courtship, they were definitely not going to support them financially. Amara, in that instant, could feel her heart sink in her stomach. For the next few months, she tried to beg him to stay, but his mind was already made up. 3 months into her pregnancy, her lover disappeared and was never heard from again. This made things worse for her and her family because her parents were very wealthy and important people in her village at the time. There were quiet rumors and lingering stares everywhere she went. One day, she decided that she could not take it anymore and decided to flee. She stole some of her parents' money and absconded to Ayanna village. It was there that she got her fresh start and became successful. When she gave birth to Zahra, she promised herself that she would not let her daughter make the same mistake that she did by not listening to her parents and going for a poor man to marry. When Amara finished narrating her journey and the reason she was so adamant about controlling who her daughter married, Zahra understood her mother better. She wiped her mother's tears and hugged her. Zahra told her that she would have understood if her mother had explained things to her earlier. Even though it may not have changed her decision on who she had chosen to marry, it could have prepared her mentally to deal with the consequences of her actions. Plus, she would have been more prepared to make sure she didn't make the same mistake as her mother. Amara and Zahra hugged each other as they both sobbed in each other's arms. Amara apologized to Kofi for how she treated him. Kofi smiled and said he accepted her apology. He told them he was no stranger to the lengths parents would go to make sure they do the right thing for their children, even when they themselves may be